Camera that's I'm live now. Camera that's yeah. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Right. Hey, hey, let's get it. Frankie tribute. All right. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Well, now it's a Saturday afternoon, and you could be anywhere in the world, but you are here with the doctor. Hey, y'all, give me some likes, give me some hearts, because they might invite some people. Because listen, if you working right now, you're doing what you're doing. Thank you for taking out the time. That was Frankie Beverly. When I let go, but Frankie Beverly just passed. Frankie Beverly fan. So I wanted to give y'all some of Frankie today. But listen, for those of you who are here, thank you all for being with the doctor tonight, aka Coach Ken, aka the professor, aka I got many AKs, and sometimes people call me aka an asshole. But either way, I am still your coach. I am the coach who cares, the coach who wants to see relationships thrive. All right. So that being said, y'all, listen, I want to know where you're checking in from first before we do anything else on this Saturday afternoon. I'm not going to hold you long, but what I am going to, somebody say, AKA Country Barbie. That's what I'm talking about, Jan. All right. Give me your AKAs. But look, tell me where you're checking in from and your where you checking in from, your name, and where you checking in from, or your AKA, and where you checking in from, so I can properly acknowledge you. Because, like I said, you could be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, but you are here with me on this lovely Saturday afternoon. All right, there, Jan, AKA County Barbie, County Barbie. It was that Darien, Georgia, in the building. Tiffany from Bryant, Arkansas, in the building. All right. Let's see who else we've got here. I know it's afternoon. Tracy from Brandywine, Maryland, in the building. In the building. Let's see who else we got. Oh, we got a problem over here because I need. Oh no. Hey, check on Instagram and see if I'm up on Instagram. All right. All right, y'all. I got my operations director who makes sure I'm good to go. Jan from Atlanta in the building. All right. All right, y'all. So somebody said they left me a message a while ago. Wait, what you leave them? I return all my messages. Now, if one slipped by, forgive me. It says diversion one. Diversion one, let me talk to you. Send me another message because I personally respond to all my messages. Oh, that's Yvonne. Yvonne, when you send me a message, that's my girl, you know. Oh, you know what, Yvonne? I think you did send me a message and it was stuck in my queue. Listen, I just saw your party you had and I was going to call you. Hit me today, later on, and let's chat. Okay? Sorry about that. That was still stuck in my queue. You know how you think you sent something, but you didn't. So that was me. Sorry, Yvonne. All right, we're going to make it work. All right, who else? We got Lucy. Good afternoon. We got Nanny from Las Vegas in the building. All right. All right. So y'all, listen. Here's what I want y'all to do. I'm going to give y'all something. We're going to talk, and what we're going to talk about is I want to talk about something quickly. I'm not going to stay long, but those of you, y'all know this month has been open enrollment for me in my academy. And so I go live so that I can invite people to the academy. I don't do the academy is almost full. Our academy is almost full. But on Sundays in September, we have been letting people come into the academy because so they can get kind of just a taste of how we teach. Okay. And so the one thing that I want to say to everybody is this. We've been teaching this, I've been teaching this month on letting go and moving forward. Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you listening to me now, you know in your life, there are things that you need to let go? Or some things you need to move forward from. And sometimes you've been just stuck in a rut. And how many of you have been, thinking that, you know what, I love this person or I cannot let go right now? Is that anybody? But I want to let go because maybe the thing that I am holding on to is detrimental to my well-being. Does that sound like anyone? That the things that I'm holding on to are detrimental to my well-being. And so I want to talk about that today. Because I only have 6 people on my Instagram. Am I up? You up? Okay. All right. That's unusual. So, but that's all right. We're gonna make the 6 people good. Now, so look, so what I'm doing is in my academy, I'm teaching extensively tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on how we let go of the things that are hindering us. How do we move forward? And so I gave the definition last week. Here's what I said. What I said though is, have you ever heard, has someone ever said to you, you need to let it go and move on? Has anybody ever said that? Or have you ever said that to somebody? Just let it go and move on. And I said that that is one of the most detrimental statements that a person can make. That is one of the most detrimental things a person can say when they say, let it go and move on. And I went on to explain that when you say let it go and move on, what the brain hears, what the conscious mind hears, and we can go into the psychology of it, but I'm not here to do that right now. But what the conscious mind hears is you want me to disconnect from the emotional tie or the emotional connection I have to this thought and let it go and move on without it. That is what your conscious mind hears. And so, because I'm a big proponent of how the mind works, the reason I've had so many results on how the mind works, because in my academy recently, there were 3 people, and I'm going to tell you one of their stories in a minute, who was able to let go of a hold that they had on them, that a hold that was an unhealthy attachment that someone had on them for years or years. And I'm going to explain how I did it. But the first thing I explained to her was, I said that when you say let it go, move on, your brain hears on a conscious level and a subconscious level that I need to not to disconnect with what I feel and disregard it. Well, what I teach people is, all right, here's what if I could train your brain? What if I could train your brain in a way that your brain would accept these words? What if I said, let go and move forward? Now that is a nuanced difference, but let go, if I train your brain to let go and move forward, your brain perceives that differently than let it go and move on. Let me explain it. You see, when I tell people let go, What I mean by let go of the idea that you don't have to feel. Feel what you feel, because part of healing, part of moving forward is feeling what you feel, meaning going through the gamut, going through the emotional cycle. It is okay to go through the emotional cycle. It is okay, y'all, if you are hurt because somebody hurt you, to feel it. It is not okay for somebody to say, let it go. It's almost like the stages of grief, the cycle of grief. And would it be inappropriate for someone to say to you, well, somebody close to you dies? Well, you just need to get over that. You just need to let that go and move on. That would be inappropriate, right? But if I told you, if I introduced, now what, listen to the words I'm about to say to you. If I introduced a new thought to your brain and I said, brain, I said, let go and move on and move forward. What I'm saying is let go of holding on. Let go of trying to hold your emotions back. Let go and feel what you feel. Let whatever it is, let go of any restraints. Feel what you feel. And then, but move forward while you're feeling it. Now watch this. And I'm going to tell you, well, I'm going to tell you what the process was and how I was able to help someone. All right, watch this, y'all. Watch this. So I said, this is what I want you to do. I told her, I said, I'm going to introduce this thought to you. I said, you have every right to feel what you feel. I want you to feel it, but I want you to do something while you're feeling it. I want you to start doing the emotions. I'm sorry, start doing a new behavior. Now, when they say, what do you mean? All right. For instance, you might feel, let me put it in a practical way. You might feel terrible about a breakup. You might feel that a person deceived you, a person betrayed you. You might feel all of that. You might wonder why they did it. And I will tell you, keep feeling that. Feel it until you run through the gamut of your emotions and process them. Process all your emotions. But while you are feeling this emotion, I want you to exhibit a new behavior, though. And they said, what do you mean? I don't want you to sit around in the house. I want you to go out. I want you to date other people. And they said, what? I didn't say you had to get in a relationship. I said, I want you to date other people. I want you to talk to other people. And they said, that doesn't mean, but my feelings are telling me I'm stuck. I'm in a rut. But I'm saying, no, what I'm about to do is really recondition your brain. Because the way the brain works, y'all, is this. The brain does not operate in words, emotions. The brain operates in pictures, movies. So what the brain does, it creates emotions based on your behavior, based on the picture it sees you doing. And people don't know this because the term last week that I taught my people in the academy, that motion creates emotion. While you are feeling desperate, despair, sorrow, don't sit there. Start doing the other things. And let me show you. So once you start doing other things, the brain is going to see you doing it. And what the brain does, first it tricks the brain. You ever see your brain is like, no, you need to stay at home. No, you need to sulk. No, you need to pull the curtains down. No, you need to don't talk to anybody. No, you need to eat yourself into oblivion. No. And so your brain is telling you all these things. You know why the brain is telling you that? Because watch this. This is the psychology. Watch it. I'm going to train you. I'm going to teach y'all something. That the body and the mind are linked in a way that you cannot separate them. Watch this. The body and mind are linked. All right, let me prove it to you. I want everybody, I can't see any of you, but what I want everybody to humor me with this thing I'm about to do. I'm going to tell you, smile. Everybody smile. Yeah, smile. Show us those pearly whites. Smile. All right. Now, while you are smiling, I want you to act depressed. Notice what I said. While you are smiling, act depressed. Act depressed while you are smiling. All right? It's virtually impossible. I'm smiling. I cannot act depressed because my body and my mind are linked. All right? Smiling actually is telling your brain that I'm supposed to be feeling good. You see, when you act depressed, you have to do things with your physical body. Means you have to look down, slump your shoulders, you can't smile. And so your body is telling your mind, yes, we're depressed. That is the reason why when I tell people to let go while you're feeling it, but move forward, instituting a new behavior, because the behavior is going to tell the mind how you want to feel. Wow. Coach, listen, listen, y'all. I know what I'm talking about. I've helped thousands of people get in relationships. I've saved 299 marriages. I am the best there is. I don't care who you listen to. I don't have to talk about them. I'm the best there is in this business. All right. I've saved a lot of relationships. You know why I'm the best? Because number one, I understand human behavior. Number two, I know how to communicate in a way that people get it. I know how to communicate like a fifth grader. I can get you to understand concepts that might seem difficult. Most people don't understand it. They just hear something off the internet and then they want to regurgitate the information. Now, if you want more of this, if you want this, because tomorrow night in my academy, I am going to teach on this. This whole month is open enrollment in my academy. If you want, you need to change. You know there's something about you that you're tired of being sick and tired. You're tired of being in this situation that you're in. So what I want you to do is email me. And tomorrow, let me just say this. Tomorrow night, Sunday night at 8 p.m., I'm opening my academy up for free to anybody who wants to hear the rest of this message. This is a series on. I've been teaching on this entire month. So this is what I want you to do. Email me at coachkencanion at gmail.com. coachkencanion at gmail.com. And what I want you to do is say, Coach, send me the link. Send me the link. Send me the Zoom link. I'm tired of being where I am. I'm tired of holding on to, someone says, spell it. Okay, COACHKEN as in Nancy, CAN as in Nancy, ION as in Nancy, coachkencanion at gmail.com. And what I want you to do is send me the link. Say, Coach, send me the link. Send me an email. The only way you get this link, don't inbox me on YouTube. Don't inbox me on TikTok or Instagram about this link. You can inbox me about something else. But if you want this link, you have to email me at coachkencanion at gmail, and I will send you the link. Y'all, when you get to a point that you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, that's when you'll make changes. And so what I'm simply saying to everybody here is, look, y'all, this is a Saturday afternoon. I decided to go live. I go live 2 times a week because I believe in love. I believe in relationships, y'all. I tell people, look, I am not an influencer. I'm not. I'm a coach for real. I'm on a TV show. I got over 1 million followers, but I'm not an influencer. I'm not an actor. I play a coach on TV because I'm a coach in real life. So I'm not acting. And so what I'm saying to you is, Kanisha says, what's your advice on helping avoidance become unavoided? Well, you got to come to my academy but you have to deal with the core wound of an unavoided. What's the core wound of unavoided? One of the core wounds of an unavoided is what? All right. One of the core wounds is fearing that I'm not enough. One of the core wounds is feeling that I'm going to get abandoned. That's why I avoid getting close. I'm feeling that people are going to reject me. So you got to understand the core wound of an unavoided. And once you understand the core wound in individuality, individualizing it, and then I can help you. And once we deal with what the core wound is, how did we arrive? How did we become an avoidant? Because are we an avoidant dismissive? Are we a fearful avoidant? Do we have the push and pull in our lives? What is it that caused me to get here? And once we dig deep, and that's what I do in my coaching, once we dig deep in finding out what brought me here. See, y'all, we ask people for advice a lot of times. I'm being honest, and these coaches give you advice, but they don't conceptually, they don't know the deeper part, and they're trying to give you advice without knowing you. And y'all, we don't do that. That's why I say, come join me in my academy, so you can get some real help, so you can understand it, so you can understand who you are. So what I want you to do is email me at coachkencanion at Gmail. Tell me you want the link. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., I'm going to allow you to come into my academy. And some of y'all want to get the help, y'all. Some of y'all at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want help, y'all, first thing is this. Stop listening to people who are negative. Stop listening to this negative energy, because they cannot coexist with something positive. I always tell people, I'll say one of the things is, if you want something, stop focusing what you don't want. If you want a man to love you, to be monogamous to love you for what you are, stop focusing on what you don't want. I don't want a man to cheat on me. I don't want him to do this. Stop focusing on it. Focus only on what you want, because then and only then we can create the energy that will attract the very thing to us. Yo, this is what we teach in my academy. All right. And if you want to come to my academy, some of you want to come, email me at coachkencanion at gmail.com, and I will see you at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. All right. Bye-bye.